Alright, welcome back to ESA Summer Ride Online, raising money for Alzheimer Fonden, the Swedish Alzheimer Foundation. Our links to donate if you wish can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now it's time for Defy Gravity Extended by Velaware. Take it away.
Yeah, hi, I'm Ilara. You might see me later during this marathon, and yeah, I'm lucky enough to show you Defy Gravity, a very small little indie game, just a short platformer because we're ahead of time, as it seems like. I think it is ahead of time. So it is an amazing, shortly puzzle platformer in the likes of Portal. A little bit I explain later when we start the run. So I would say we just hop into it in about 3, 2, 1, and go. So Defy Gravity is a very small, little, short indie game. It is quite amazing if you ask me. It's almost, you could say, almost every week on sale on Steam for a few cents. So I think everyone who's not owning this game should probably get it. It has an amazing soundtrack that's included in this game. It's very fun to play too. So what I meant with that, it's a little bit like Portal. We're not shooting portals, we're shooting gravity fields. The blue gravity fields are, yeah, like just normal gravity, while the yellow ones are anti-gravity. And that's basically it, what we're doing. We're shooting those gravity fields and solving puzzles with it in this charming looking like 2D platformer game. So we have, I don't recall how many levels, I guess it were 18 or 19, including the end credit stage, which we have to do. And yeah, this game is quite special, with very simple mechanics, but also some very hard, at the first time casually playing, very hard puzzles and a lot of RNG at some times. So in this game, what we just do with those gravity fields is we sometimes just try to trick this game a little bit, because you actually can at some times go out of bounds. I'm not sure if you could say it. It's more like Super Mario Bros. In which we can skip parts of the level. So what I'm doing right now in this part is doing this gravity elevator, which I just failed. We will see him again later. One very specific warning of this game: it likes to crash at some very specific point. I don't know why. Actually, nobody in the speedrunning scene of this game knows actually why, as far as I'm concerned. It just likes to crash and its existence. Like in this part in which the gravity fields don't want to spawn. So we have a few tools. We're already that much in the game, and I just start to explain the tools. Like the gravity gun right there, in which we shoot the gravity field. This is what I, by the way, meant with going out of bounds. And we have this shield, which allows us to be not affected by any gravity, which is also part of some stages. As you also see, are those golden and those gray stars. Everything that's golden actually gets affected by our gravity, while every gray items, stars, platforms, whatsoever, they don't care about our gravity. But everything that's golden, we have to do something with it, or we can do something with it. I just skipped this whole level because it's extremely annoying by, yeah, running through all this gravity stuff and RNG, because everything that's controlled by our gravity is also controlled by RNG a little bit. So this level can actually, be a bit problematic, because this has also a lot of RNG, because there's a lot of golden stuff trying to have a major role in this game. Like those two stars, which I try. Oh my god. It's fine. So if I wouldn't have died, I actually could use some golden balls that would spawn on the left side of the screen, used to do this much less problematic than than it was with the platform and all those golden stars jumping and flying around. Yeah, it's very self-explanatory. Jesus, it's very early. I haven't slept last night, so please be sorry. I'm sorry for all of this. But yeah, this stage right now is a little bit boring, so if there's anything to say, feel free to do so.
Perfect, was just about to ask. We have 2 new donations. One is from Larry for $21. Thank you so much. And the other one is a $100 donation from Dry, saying, wanted to give y'all a late night for me boost. Cheers from Florida and keep it up. Both of these donations went for bid wars on the names of characters in Golden Sun. So right now in with the biggest fight, the rename guard option, Big John is actually winning at $235 with Bowie right behind at 185. So if you'd like to change the outcome of that back to Bowie, or make sure John gets the place, don't forget to mark that as your bid war of choice when donating. Thank you so much for all of your donations so far.
Yeah. What you just saw with the pause menu was this game runs in windowed mode, and I accidentally tapped out of the window. So every time you tap out of the window, it pauses the game, and it was a little bit scary right now because it did that. I went too far with my mouse, but it's okay. Luckily the game pauses, so nothing's lost. And yeah, like I said, everything that's golden will be moved by our gravity. We're actually coming to a very interesting part with those green platforms. Green is very special and unique because that's the only time we see it. Every green item that collides or that gets in contact with our gravity likes to vanish. And right now we're actually at the stage that likes to sometimes crash the game. Let's hope it doesn't. Some elevators, gravity elevators I'm doing right there. Instead of using the platforms, I'm playing the level that's like it's usually meant to do. Like to be played. So let's hope that the game won't crash right now when I leave the stage. And we're fine. The game is still running. So right there, I'll wait a little bit. That makes some stuff easier for me. So I don't have to fly too much. Or jump too much. So I want to place this gravity field on a very specific point right now. That should be it. Nah, that's not it. That makes my life a little bit easier. That should be it. So, in this part, yeah, it should be fine. Normally I should also use my gravity gun to shoot those balls to push them in the right direction so I can get to the door, but since I've done an amazing job with the first of it, oh my god, I hate this stage. I didn't have to do it. So this stage is, like most of the stages, dangerous because it runs on a timer the whole time, and if I'm a little bit too slow or a little bit too fast, the whole strat doesn't work anymore and I will fail a lot, but that seems perfectly. Also, I'm not playing too much with my gravity in this part, or I'm dead. Nice. Good. So, this is a very neat stage, because you can skip so much of it by just playing with the gravity. So, normally we would stand on this platform and should wait until it's up there, and then we still wait till it's moved to the right direction, but we skip all of that. Like you saw right now. Just need to survive this parkour. Do a little suicide, so the platform respawns next to us. But now we have to balance a little bit on the gravitation fields, the gravity fields, anti-gravity fields, I'm sorry. There's still a difference between gravity and anti-gravity. So the most RNG based level is coming up right now. This is always random. Nobody controls this level. This level actually controls the player. Because this doesn't run on any specific timer. It just everything goes nuts when the level starts. I hope I just placed all the golden platforms on the right spot. I didn't. So now it's getting interesting because I failed. And the timer gets reset. The absolute random timer, by the way. This laser, by the way, when it gets us, will kill us. But I think everyone already knew that. Alright, that seems pretty good. In this stage, we have to get to the complete other side, so to the completely right side, which is way more easier than it sounds like. If you know the trick, it's extremely easy, but you can say this on every game. This stage also could cause a little bit anxiety, because you have to use those gravity fields of yours and these golden balls to your advantage. If you don't, you're dead. Like, in everything you do in this game, if you don't use it wisely, you will die. But that's, yeah, that's the puzzle game. It also has a story, which I don't remember at all. So I'm not even starting to explain you what the story is. The only story is that this is like a training facility or whatsoever, and you're trying to be the gravity master or something like that. This game also has a hard mode. That's also why you see me running this in normal. Because if I would run this in hard mode, I would need to run the normal mode right now, and I would have to run the hard mode after that. The hard mode is just, you only have, I think, anti-gravity. Just waited for the right timing there. That was a fail. That was another fail. That went exactly as planned. Okay. So yeah, the hard mode is just you only have one gravity field you can use, which is, I think, the anti-gravity. And that's it. So this is actually the second last stage, so we're almost done. This golden bullet cannon below us just goes completely crazy and nuts and shoots in every direction. So we just try to not get hit. Pushing all the buttons, so everything opens. So now the same stuff happens again, but in a way more crazier style, because this thing shoots shurikens and they will kill us if we're too slow. There's no way to avoid to avoid death when we fail, like all the time in this case. But that went amazingly good, and now we're going to the last stage, which are the end credits. And I just tapped out again because the window is so small. It's a Paul Fish game designed by Ian Fish, Paul Fish, but we don't care. We shoot them all out of the screen. Because this is about speedruns and not who made the game. I'm just kidding. So we're almost done. Just need to get this. World records have died in this stage. And time is right now. So that was Defy Gravity. A neat short little game. What just started right there is actually the hard mode. It's a different game, much harder, so the levels had changed a little bit and gravity changed a little bit. So yeah, that was Defy Gravity. Short, neat little platforming puzzle game. Get it on Steam. It's actually extremely cheap. So I think normally it costs about $1, but when it's on sale, it's just about 50 cents or something like that. So get it. It has an amazing soundtrack, which is also included. Yeah, we will see us again, I think, on Saturday noon, sometime like that. When I run, knows. Don't want to miss that.
Okay, before we go to intermission, can I squeeze in a couple more donations? Because we got a few during your run. We have $6 from Larry saying long riff Revivan. And that donation is put towards renaming Ivan as Revi. We also have a $70 donation saying from Tweaks 1122 saying we need more Bowie, and you guys really seem to like Bowie because Plexa gives us $100 saying can have Bowie fall behind. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for all of the donations that we just got, and with that, the current state of Bid Wars is for Garrett, Bowie is winning with $303, with Big John right behind at $235. For Isaac, Bowie is winning at $22, with Felix at $21 and Tapioca at $20. We have for Ivan, we have Revi at $6 and Bowie at $5, and for Mia, it's just Bowie for $15. Thank you so much for all of your donations so far. The bid war ends when we get to name characters in Golden Sun, so make sure to get those donations in quickly before we start Golden Sun. And that would be all. Thank you so very much.